आज भिडियो आम से किसी इंपोर्टाट क्वेश्चन आंसर डिस्कसन करवा जहाँकि संपूर्ण भाव में एग्जाम ओरिएंटेड रहिबो। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो। First question, a student is not able to progress well in studies along with other students. The teacher should reprimand the student, ignore the student, arrange for extra instruction for the student, advise to take private tuition. Private tuition तो हेनी कि इग्नोर करवानी कि रिप्रेमेंट भी करवानी, arrange for extra instruction for the student. ये ही जो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन सी। Next question, a student is found reading a storybook while the class teaching is in progress. The teacher should advise to participate in class teaching and read storybook at leisure, should not interfere with the students reading storybook, scold the students, ask him or her not bring the storybook again to the class, bring the matter to the notice of the headmaster. तो आम ये कौन कौन ना इंटरफेयर करवा ना, यहाँ तो हेबनी, स्कॉल्ड भी करवा नहीं, केबे पिला रागिबा नहीं, ये भी भूल, हेडमास्टर को कहवाई कौन तो यहाँ भी हेनी। तो ऑप्शन ए हो राइट आंसर, advise to participate in class teaching and read the story book at leisure, खाली समय पढ़ाई तो कहवा। तो ऑप्शन ए हो राइट आंसर। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, ऑन ए हॉलीडे a teacher finds a group of students indulging in mischief outside the school. The teacher should ignore them as it happens outside the school on holiday, report the matter to police, exercise his or her moral authority to stop them from doing mischief, call a meeting of students in the school to discuss the matter of the students. तो इग्नोर तो आम करवानी, भूल जीव, रिपोर्ट मैटर पुलिस ये भी हेनी। तो एक्सरसाइज हिज और मोराल अथॉरिटी टू स्टॉप देम फ्रॉम डूइंग मिसचिफ, माने ये ही हो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन सी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द नीड फॉर ए गार्डन इज फेल्ट इन द स्कूल बट देयर इज नो फंड फॉर इट. द टीचर शुड ask students to contribute for the garden, request the authority of the school to allocate fund for the purpose, ask students to raise the garden themselves, work with students to raise the garden. तार राइट आंसर हो ऑप्शन डी, कहीं रिक्वेस्ट अथॉरिटी यहाँ हेनी कि आस्क स्टूडेंट्स को भी पचारि पार ना आम कि राइज गार्डन देमसेल्स तो हेनी। तो वर्क विथ स्टूडेंट्स टू राइज गार्डन, मिसिकी समस्ते काम करवा दरकार। तो ऑप्शन डी हो राइट आंसर। Next question, a student remains absent from school for a long period. The teacher should strike off his or her name from school register, inform his or her parents with warning, impose a fine, contact the students and his or parents to know the reason of absence and find a solution. Option A strike off এটা हेनी, inform his or parents with warning, warning तो दे पारे नहीं, ये भी हेनी, impose fine, fine भी मागे नहीं, ये भी भूल हो। तो राइट आंसर है जो ऑप्शन डी, कॉन्टैक्ट द स्टूडेंट एंड हिज और हर पेरेंट्स टू नो द रीजन ऑफ एब्सेंस एंड फाइंड ए सॉल्यूशन. तो ये जो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन डी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इन ए क्लास ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स विथ varying abilities the teacher should give more attention to this: bright student, average student, students with poor learning ability, all students. The right answer, all the students. Next question, if a student misconducts in the class the teacher should punish him or her on the spot, punish तो करवा नहीं, try to know the reason of his or her misconduct and firmly stop her from misbehaving in the class, ignore her and concentrate on teaching the whole class, ask him or her leave the classroom and report the matter to the headmaster. तो राइट आंसर है जो ऑप्शन बी, ट्राई टू नो, आम जानवा को चेष्टा करवा जे रिजनटा कौन, पनिश कि इग्नोर कि रिपोर्ट भी ये भी करवा नहीं. तो राइट आंसर है जो ऑप्शन बी. If a bright student is assigned to help a weak student learn his or her lessons, the bright student should gain further insight into lesson, waste his or her valuable time, neglect his or her own study, create more difficulties for the weak student to learn. The right answer is option A, gain further insight into lesson. Waste तो हेनी कि neglect difficulties एरा भी हेनी. The right answer is option A. Question, before teaching a lesson the teacher should ask the students to read the lesson beforehand, create interest among the students to read the lesson, ask questions from the lesson, explain how different the class is. The right answer is option B, create interest among the students to read the lesson. तो ये right answer. पढ़ेवा पूर्व आमको तांको पई आग्रह सृष्टि करिवा दरकार। तो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन बी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग हैज द लीस्ट इम्पैक्ट ऑन स्टूडेंट्स लर्निंग? टीचिंग एड, रेपुटेशन ऑफ द स्कूल, टीचिंग मेथड, टीचर्स टीचिंग स्किल। लीस्ट इम्पैक्ट पचारछि तो राइट आंसर इज टीचिंग मेथड, ऑप्शन सी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज लीस्ट इफेक्टिव इन क्रिएटिंग मोटिवेशन? Telling a interesting story about the lesson, asking them to take a test after the lesson is taught, creating curiosity among the students, relating the lessons to the students' immediate environment. The right answer is option B. जेहेतु पचारुछि जे least effective, the right answer option B. टेस्ट देवा ପାଇଁ କହୁଛି ନା, ତ option B is the right answer. If a student commits a mistake while learning, the teacher should consider it is an opportunity to punish the student, punish the emphasize how difficult it is to learn the lesson, emphasize तो कभी भी पिला को करवा नहीं, try alternative method to help the students, point out the mistakes and weakness of the students, point out तो पिला को हमें करवा नहीं, the right answer is option C. Next question, students learn best when the teacher explains, the teacher demonstrates, students do the activities themselves, students read the lesson from the books. The right answer is option C. Students do the activities themselves, मैंने निजे जदि एक्टिविटी करेंगे तो सेटा ही तांको बेस्ट रहिबो, तो ऑप्शन सी इज आवर राइट आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इफ ऑल स्टूडेंट्स पार्टिसिपेट इन ए क्लासरूम एक्टिविटी इट विल लीड टू ए लॉट ऑफ टाइम बीइंग वेस्टेड, not completing the lesson in time, better learning by all students, creating a lot of noise तो हेबनी, lot of time waste एटा भी हेबनी, not completing lesson in time एटा भी हेबनी, तो right answer option C, better learning by all students, option C is our right answer. Next question, which of the following goals of education is derived from the Constitution of India? Promotion of secularism, promotion of equality, development of democratic citizenship, all of the above. The right answer is all of the above. Next question, some students have special talents. An ideal teacher should encourage them to develop their talent, not take note of special talent of the students, concentrate on classroom teaching, advise the students to develop their talent only after completing school education. The right answer is option A, encourage करिबा एटा भी हेबनी, concentrate only classroom teaching एटा भी हेबनी, कि गुटे केवल टैलेंट ओनली आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग स्कूल एजुकेशन एटा भी हेबनी, तो राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, एनकरेज देम टू डेवलप देयर टैलेंट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, इन ए क्लासरूम डिस्कशन ऑन इम्पोर्टेंट सोशल इश्यूज द टीचर शुड स्पीक एलोन, allow student to put forth their views on the, allow only the bright students to speak, discuss only their views expressed in the textbooks. The right answer is option B, allow students to put forth their views on the issues. Speak alone एटा भी हेबनी, ब्राइट स्टूडेंट्स मैन को देबा केवल एटा भी हेबनी, ओनली व्यूज एक्सप्रेस एटा भी हेबनी, तो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन बी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, टू प्रमोट रीडिंग हैबिट अमंग स्टूडेंट्स दे शुड बी एनकरेज टू रीड टेक्स्ट बुक्स ओनली, टेक्स्ट बुक एंड न्यूज़पेपर, टेक्स्ट बुक्स न्यूज़पेपर एंड बुक्स अवेलेबल इन द स्कूल लाइब्रेरी, textbooks, newspaper, books available in school library, and collect information from the internet on variety of subjects. The right answer is option D. Next question, which of the following skills should be developed in students for promoting lifelong learning? Memory, speaking skill, learning skill, writing skill. The right answer option B, learning skill. Next question, a teacher wants all his or her students to accomplish a learning tasks within a specific time. To achieve his or her objectives, she or he should promise reward, threaten severe punishment, not allow students to attend classes without completing the work, threaten to detain those who do not complete the work in time. तो promise reward, threaten तो करिबा नहीं, not allow students attend class without completing work एटा भी हेबनी, threaten एठी भी एटा भी हेबनी, तो राइट आंसर ऑप्शन ए, promise reward.